Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where today I'm going to be taking care of what I believe to be the last request quest this game has to offer prior to its expansion that we know is coming eventually. Saying that it's an inevitable expansion now feels like selling things short. Because it's announced-ish. They've announced that they're gonna announce it.
Yeah.
So I gotta go do Corruption's Culmination. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other optional quests that I haven't completed yet. Including some that have been around for a while. But I believe this is the last request quest.
Make sure you're prepared.
And Gore is weakest to dragon and then fire, I believe. Yep, that's the case. So apparently fire is better if you're hitting the wings. Actually, fire is better or equal just about everywhere. Interesting. Well, then I guess we're going fire. And might as well slap Sane Jewels where we have Fire Res Jewels. As well as where we have Mirewalker. And that ought to do. Hold up. Gonna make sure I've got hot drinks. There we go. Okay, no insurance active. Let's fix that. Oh, hey. Someone's voucher is still active for the Kunafa meal. From yesterday's stream. I don't mind getting a free meal out of it.
Are we after this time?
That was quite the frame rate hitch there.
Let's get going.
At this point, that fast travel saved like maybe 5 seconds, but hey, whatever. Hello, Mr. Magala.
Hold anything back. Be careful. He looks angry.
Ow.
Snap out of it.
Wow. Instant stun.
You can dodge this no problem, right?
That did a lot even through my counter.
All right, time to get serious.
So Nadia just doesn't have a Palco, huh? Thought it was standard practice at the Hunters Guild to travel with Palicos, but I guess not. Not sure how that missed me.
Bombs away!
Just had Guts trigger through my counter. Because that attack does a lot of damage. He should be pretty much ready for a mount as soon as I do another jump attack, which I won't until those antennae come out.
Here it comes.
And there they are.
Put a stop to it. But you already knew. It's targeting you. Think you can ride it out?
Oh, I can ride it out as long as I can actually land a jump attack on it. Oh, more than one. I expected him to just be one hit away. There we go. Now I can ride it out. As she put it. Ordinarily, I would have done this finisher on the tail, or on the head.
No better
But
time to go on the offensive. Got this
the head is
back.
easier to reach generally.
Leave this
Ow.
to me. Heels inbound. Hey, get out of there!
Those instant stuns are
Dodge this, no problem.
unkind. And that right there was why I left the head unbusted during the mount. Oh boy, I'm frenzied.
Go out into a cotton trap for us, okay? Show me what you got.
Hey there, crab.
Power up, activate!
Yeah, crab, I also agree there weren't enough frenzied monsters in the game, and the fact that they had, like, no health didn't help. But that's not what this game was about. The fact that they have frenzied monsters at all is nice. And is mostly just a reference. Like, hey, remember For You? Capcom remembers For You. And I don't mind a little reference to For You here and there. I don't even mind big references to For You, which this game had quite a few of. I am amazed, like honestly shocked that that offset worked and I didn't just eat it. Because I'm pretty sure his pound landed on the floor before my offset triggered. And he just straight up managed to miss me with it somehow.
You can dodge this no problem, right?
The fact that he dove to where I was going to be instead of to where I was was certainly something.
Thanks for the lift.
Also, a Vigor Wasp revival would have been nice.
Time to get serious.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting to think about how Gore was one of the first monsters to exceed Fatalis' health pool. There's also the fact that Tempered Gore is just super aggressive in this game. It's one of the first monsters that gave me trouble, too.
Fall back. A nasty one.
Well, there goes my guts again. And I am about to be frenzied again. Unless... Barely got that in my mouth in time. Buddy, can you give me just a sec? I want to be at full health. Or close to it. Looks like my hot drink, or my bug, is about to run out. So let's go ahead and fix that. And the weather's clearing up. It's amazing what a difference it makes to this area, having the weather be clear. So bright and sunny. It feels weird fighting a Gormagala with it being so bright out. Like, even in other games with Gore, when he gets into this mode, it darkens the area, and like, yeah, it looks like he's probably doing that here too.
I'll be fine. I got it covered.
But it doesn't feel like he's doing it as much as he should be. Feels like it shouldn't be this bright out when we've got a Gormagala in frenzy mode. Wow, that wing break cost us a knockdown.
Let's follow after it.
Got it.
Oh, sucks to be that Hirabami.
You've got good aim. I'm impressed.
I'll leave this for you. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I see that
Stay in
wound.
the shot trap.
I've got a feeling we've worn it down.
Ow. Took a lot of damage and got nothing for it. Just completely whiffed. Also, the fact that popping a wound on this guy did over 1,000 damage. Boy's got a lot of health. What were you doing up there, Nadia? I got frenzied because this guy was just going everywhere. Don't believe I could have gotten better with that. Pierce pod. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Give ourselves a little bit of time to just smack this tempered wound. I would love to see it open up. The whole "it's gonna attack, get ready" thing coming after it has already attacked. Your timing could use work, Nadia. Like, I get why they say it. It's like, oh, your health is doing the "it's about to kill you" thing, and therefore you need to pay attention. Except, typically by the time they say that, it's already landed its hit. And thus, the warning comes a little bit too late.
No better time to go under the pit.
Perhaps should have sharpened it before putting it in the pit, but whatever. Nah, we're fine. Didn't lose sharpness during the pit. Buddy, I want to sharpen. Can you go for her for a bit? Or even for my cat. Just not me. Mouth was a weak point following that move. But I was a million miles away. I do spy that weak... Rude? I spy that wound on the neck-ish region. I was gonna say on the neck, but it doesn't look like it's exactly on the neck. love not hitting with my full release. Admittedly, going for the full release is not exactly ideal. Full release spam is no longer the highest damage option that Switch Axe has, for instance. Hasn't been for a while now. But it still feels good to use it, like, following a... I feel like him flying in the spikes should do damage. Like, yeah, it's fine that the spikes do damage when you're mounted on them, but if he is flying inside the spikes, he should take some damage for that. But, yeah, following a wound pop with full release just feels good, and I like doing it, and also I just completely whiffed on the weak point.
Heels inbound.
Well, at least I landed one hit of that, though not on a very good spot.
It's gonna attack. Get ready.
Yeah, there's no getting ready for that. I was stunned. But hey, at least I got my Vigor Wasp revival this quest. Oh, I need to make more Mega Potions.
Bullseye. No sweat. Ready to work a little magic?
I'm not sure how he got knocked out of Frenzy there. I didn't see anything hit his head. Maybe she had a sticky shot on his head and that did it. But I didn't see anything hit his head. Oh boy, he's limping.
They're always the scariest on the list.
Look at Nadia pretending she needs Gormagala carves.
Terrain here looks like a natural jungle.
Good job, Raphma. He was paralyzed pretty recently, too. I guess Raphmas are just OP. I'm glad he was tired, because I was out of sword juice, and thus my attempt to counter ended up not being a counter, and instead being a morph back to axe mode without even an attack. I can't believe none of this guy's tempered wounds have opened up. Like, I've done a lot of work on that tail. I feel like it should have opened.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
This is a good time to gear up again. This is a good time to gear up again.
I'm not gonna gear up again. I'm fine with the gear I have, Nadia.
Another monster's horning in.
I just hit him while he was going to sleep and prevented him from going to sleep. But whatever. Kind of amusing that he was willing to go to sleep with me right there, but then again, Boyo can't see, so can we really blame him?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Careful. Gemma will cry if you get hurt.
Well, we didn't get any of the tempered wounds, but we did get the Gormagala. That's what matters.
Gotta say, I enjoyed that one. How about you?
And yeah, Crab, it is going to be very interesting to see what... when we're expected to upgrade into master rank gear and all that, and what they're going to have to do to get us to. Because yeah, GOG weapons are phenomenal. Our armor, like gamma sets, are incredible. So yeah, we really have to... I am concerned about what is going to go on to make us upgrade over what we have. Like, we've already got so much. Like, what are they going to give us to convince us to upgrade? And at that point, how much more health than Fatalis is every monster going to have? Like, numbers are going up and up and up.
Time for a quick break?
Yes,
For sure.
I can help you source materials. Do you have any requests?
Might as well look at the trades while I'm here.
Okay, bye.
What do you mean? You finished up the frenzy investigation while I was grilling?
Well, actually, Avis Unit Superstar Hunter here took care of it.
Huh? Oh, well, the job sort of fell into my lap.
Oh, but I made all these steaks. Now what do I do?
We'll enjoy them together. You need to get your energy back up. And then, we can talk about hunting.
I heal up fast. Just watch me. I'm gonna go run some laps to work up an appetite. Woohoo!
That should be enough to keep even Killer Bee out of trouble for a while. Or maybe not, based on your expression. Girl's a real handful. What's wrong? You eating or not? You look like you want to ask me something.
Say on the off chance I don't make it back from one of these. What would the others think? What would you?
Are you kidding? Wow. I suggest you go run that question by the people you care about if you're that curious. I bet you 1,000 zenny they'll smack you silly for even entertaining the thought. Actually, forget the bet, because it's a cold, hard fact. Don't ask me how I know, I just do. Now, go on home to the people who need you. That's the only goodbye we're doing today.
Yeah, Crab, during the lead up to this quest, I was also thinking that it was going to be a Shigaru, but no. Just, oh, it's a older and or more powerful Gore. That's it. That said,
Yep.
there's...
What are we making today?
every possibility, I mean, it's super likely, I'd say, that Shigaru will show up in the expansion. I would be shocked if it doesn't. Also, might as well make the Nadia set, even if it isn't exactly flattering on my character.
I'm ready to work.
Burst 2 of 8 Extender 2 on the waist is pretty nice. Shame it's got no slots.
Ready to get to work? Perfection. I'm ready to work. Perfection. Look good? Perfection. Come back anytime.
Alright, now that that quest is done, there are indeed no further requests for me at the moment. Tashin would like to offer me a meal. Who am I to say no?
Wow, you sure got here fast.
Help yourselves.
I recognize the tomatoes and the garlic. I don't know what these are.
I am pleased you liked it.
Don't have space for an investigation. That's fine. Probably only need one dissenter anyway, and I can get that some other time. I mean, I'm sure I've got a lot of investigations that I do not need to have saved, but whatever. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Got a handful of hunting exercises. And then a couple not hunting exercises. Did I finally get around to doing all the low rank optionals? I didn't. There's still a low rank New Udra to do, which is weird considering New Udra is my favorite of the new monsters introduced in this game. But whatever. And yeah, Crab, having the intro to, or the unlock for G rank be a high rank quest was certainly a thing, though it wasn't always the case. Like, to unlock G rank in 3U, for example, we had to do Goldbeard Cedeus, which was a G rank quest. But then for 4U to unlock G rank, we had to do a Diablos, which was a high rank quest. Or was that was double, or GU, not 4U. I don't remember what 4U's get into G rank quest was. But there have been a mix of doing early G rank versus hard high rank quests to get into G rank. You know what? I think today is going to be a short stream. Let's just do this laggy because I love laggy. And then we will call it a stream. Because I don't have that much else to do in terms of questing, and got other things that kind of need doing in real life that I've been neglecting over the past couple days. So yeah, we'll do this laggy. Because, again, I love laggy. And then we will call it a stream. So, my Booth Duna set, but then swap all of the water res for thunder res. Would probably go pretty well here. And I can also swap a Mire Walker for a thunder res. I'll keep one Mire Walker. Laggy's not going to do waves, but it is going to be in a place where having Mire Walker will be welcome. Yeah, this'll work. The weapon, I need a fire weapon. Oh, for you was Ukanlos to get into G rank. Nice. I do love me some Ukanlos. I do sincerely hope that we get a Gen 6 Ukanlos. That would be nice. Hello. Not used to starting a quest with the monster directly visible. Gagios there got me out of the roar. Poor thing died for it. So, we've gone all of Monster Hunter Wilds with technically only one Elder Dragon in the game, though, let's be honest, there's two. Zoshia may be a construct, but it's a construct based on multiple Elder Dragons. Like, to say Zoshia is not an Elder Dragon is like... It's like saying that Guardian Rathalos is not a Flying Wyvern. Like, yeah, technically it's not classed as one, but it is one.
Look out.
So yeah, we've gone this whole game with all of two Elder Dragons in it. There is every reason to believe that the expansion is going to bring several more. And honestly, I'm kind of cool with that, having Elder Dragons be primarily a master rank thing. I thought I was just far enough away that I would have been fine, but at least the run back is going to be incredibly short. Honestly, I'm pretty sure my bird could have got me back to this camp faster than that fade to black. And honestly, with the way this game has handled weather and stuff, I really, really hope that what they do with Elder Dragons is have them influence the weather in ways that make it even more dangerous than the inclemencies we're familiar with. Like, it would be really, really cool if, say, we go to the Windward Plains during a thunderstorm, except the thunder's pumped up to 11 and, like, does actual damage that we need to care about, makes us worry about whether or not we're near any of the conducting rods or whatever. Like, they have a real opportunity to paint the Elder Dragons as actual forces of nature. And I really hope they take it. That was a terrible time to get caught reloading. Or, I guess, not reloading, swapping.
Use it to blind the monster.
Ow. I'm still super impressed with the effects work on Laggy. Like, all of his moves look great. The way the water boils for a little bit after his lightning hits it. Just everything about this monster. They did a phenomenal job bringing it to this game and updating its look. Okay, so we weren't able to get the rocks on him, but that's fine. It's a lot easier to make it there in time when he's going the other way anyway, and we know he's going to do that on his way to swimmy time. I so rarely cut off Laggy's tail in this game, mainly because it's a terrible hit zone. And so going for it feels bad. But sometimes you just want to cut a monster's tail. And I think right now is one of those times.
This way to the shot track.
Nope, you're not doing that right now. Bad time to get caught with no sword juice.
Power up activate.
Okay, I was really afraid I would cart there because I did not dodge instead of letting the counter go through. Nope, you're not doing that right now.
Quick, you can use that as slinger ammo.
Oh hey, we hit the back enough to get him discharged. Well, we're not going to get to use the dam on him, but we will get to use the rocks. Or at least we should get to. Pretty sure Bird gets through here fast enough that... Yeah? Barely? Nope. Missed. If I hadn't sharpened, we might have gotten there in time. Because sharpening does prevent you from sprinting on the bird. And it is swimmy time. Would have been funny if those went in deep enough to actually hit him. And as always, when I get in here, I have to remind myself that we cannot use R1 to go faster here. Also, it kind of sucks missing with those rocks. But those rocks didn't miss. I'm still really glad they added this section to the laggy fight. Having a laggy that never goes underwater feels wrong. And while, yeah, it's not the greatest that this part is as scripted as it is, like it's gonna happen every time you hunt laggy, I still appreciate that it's here, that they added the animations. If this part was never in the fight in this game, I feel like the fight would be lesser for it. Admittedly, having it always in the fight also isn't perfect. But having it present at all is better than never having it here. And I would love if that part of the fight being there was proof that they were working on improving water combat to bring it back, like actual water combat in a later game. I would be totally down for that. Because there are some monsters that just cannot come back without water combat. I mean, the only one that actually can't come back without water combat, I guess, is Cedeus, but... I don't want Cedeus to be gone forever.
Leave this to me. Wheels inbound.
And I mean, Gobble would be weird without water combat. And I would rather Plesioth never come back without water combat again. I mean, I know it already did. But never again. Plesioth is so much better when you can go in the water after it.
This way to the shark trap.
I still haven't gotten a mount on this guy. I should fix that. That'll let me get some easy back hits.
Hang on tight. Don't get shaken off.
That head struggle lasted longer than I thought it did.
Wait, almost there.
Kind of impressed that that managed to actually be an offset.
Look out. Leave this to me. Wheels inbound. That was hard.
Alright, laggy down.
Amazing out there. Don't forget, you can carve materials from severed parts.
I really do like this monster. And its implementation in this game is pretty much everything I could have hoped for. Like, it would have been so easy for them to do laggy wrong. Like, if they just ported in the GU version of laggy, it would have been so lame. But they didn't. They really updated him to match Gen 6, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a really fun hunt. The music is phenomenal. I am very pleased with this iteration of laggy. I'm also very pleased that it gave me 3 Hunter Symbol 3s. I'm starving for those. Alright, so yeah. Short stream, but I accomplished what I set out for. Thanks for dropping by to watch and chat and all that, and I will be back on Tuesday with a different game. Probably a Resident Evil something or other. I want to play OG Resident Evil 1 on stream, because I've only played Resident Evil Deadly Silence, which is technically OG RE1, but it's not quite the same. And it did just come out on Steam, but I can't get my controller to work in it. If I can get that solved, then I will be playing RE1 on stream on Tuesday. If not, who knows? But ideally RE1, though I've tried a lot of things and none of them have worked. But we'll see. Tuesday. See you then, friends.
Shit about